Yeah, look, the headline that we've cut interest rates by 1/4 percentage points, exactly what the economy required. It's what everyone's been asking for. Wall Street agrees. Conventional economic models agree. This is business as usual. But there's something I got to tell you has got my goat here. Stephen Moran's dissent. This is extremely bad news. So this is a guy who's under suspicion that he's there as Trump's boy, that he's there to undermine the independence of the central bank. The norms of the institution are it would be very unusual to dissent in your first meeting. This is the clearest possible message that he is there to do the White House's bidding. This is another brick in the wall of Fed independence that's coming down, and I'm frankly profoundly disappointed in him.
We're seeing unemployment tick up, but also people who are unemployed take longer to get reemployed. They're sitting outside of the job market for longer. Is this sort of thing, a rate cut of 25%, is that going to help businesses hire more?
Katy, it'll help, but it'll help a little bit. It'll help about 1/4 percentage point. So, look, we spent a lot of time debating whether rates should be 1/4 point higher or 1/4 point lower. And what really matters is as long as they're roughly right, we're roughly in the right spot. What's more problematic is if we end up in one of these once-in-a-generation moments when an overconfident policymaker decides he or she knows better than the central bank, stacks it with their own people, and then and drives the economy off a cliff. So that's why I drew our attention back there. Katy, there's one part of this Fed statement I do want to draw your attention to. It's now official. Stagflation is here. This is the new first paragraph of the statement. Job gains have slowed and the unemployment rate has edged up. Also, inflation has moved up and remains somewhat elevated. So that's the world we're in right now.
Stagflation, define it for me one more time if you can.
Stagflation, stagnation. The real economy's not doing well. We're not creating much stuff. We're not creating jobs. Unemployment's going up. Inflation. We've got inflation at higher rates and rising. And both of those bad flavors are happening at the same time. Normally, we're used to one or the other. But when you hit the economy with supply shocks, which is what tariffs are, you get stagflation, which is both ugly things at the same time.
I can imagine you standing at a whiteboard with a marker, cutting that word in half for your class there at the University of Michigan. Your professor really came out just there.